Amanda. Yes, it is a little bit of a chillier one today. We are seeing impacts of a wind chill this morning, but should be sunny for New Brunswick. We'll start to see some cloud coverage come throughout the course of the afternoon, and that's going to creep over throughout the rest of the Maritimes as well. We should see a mix of sun and cloud for Prince Edward Island as well as into Cape Breton. Could see some flurries through Cape Breton through the course of this morning, and we'll see some rainfall throughout Nova Scotia later tonight. We're looking at 5 in Fredericton, 6 in Charlottetown, and 7 your high in Halifax. A little bit of an increase in cloud coverage later this afternoon for Fredericton, for most of New Brunswick, and we are contending with wind chills throughout the course of this morning as well. So it's a little bit chillier as we're starting our day, and we're going to see temperatures a little bit cooler throughout the day too. So a couple degrees below seasonal as we begin the week. We're looking at -6 in Edmundston, Fredericton, and St. John right now, -5 over in Moncton, 1 degree in Charlottetown, -1 in Halifax, -5 over in Happy Valley Goose Bay. Again, contending with a little bit of that wind chill throughout the course of this morning as well. As we take a look here at our forecasted timeline, again, some cloud coverage coming in throughout parts of New Brunswick later this afternoon. We're going to kind of see that into western parts of Nova Scotia as well. Tonight is when we're going to see some wintry mix coming through. So a little bit of mix of rain and flurries coming through for northern parts of New Brunswick. That's going to continue into the early hours of Tuesday. Then we'll pretty much see some rain cover throughout most of the Maritimes. A little bit more of that winter mix up in Labrador as well as in parts of Newfoundland. So that's going to continue throughout the course of Tuesday. Watching our rain outlook though, not a whole lot of accumulated rain over the next 24 hours. We're seeing again, the majority of that rainfall over in the western portion of New Brunswick. Not a whole lot of rainfall over in Newfoundland or Labrador. As for our snow outlook, just trace amounts. Edmundston seeing the majority of that snow for the Maritimes, and then we're just, again, seeing some trace amounts of snow. So nothing major to contend with. As we take a look at our winds right now, these are our sustained winds. We're seeing a little bit of increase in gusting winds over in St. Anthony, St. John's, Île-de-Madeline, and of course over in Sable Island. There is a little bit of low pressure still hanging around there, so that's why we're seeing some flurries throughout the course of this morning on Cape Breton. Cooler temperatures, like I said, than average. We're used to seeing about 9 degrees at this time of year. We're looking at 6s pretty much for New Brunswick as well as Prince Edward Island into eastern parts of Nova Scotia. Western Nova Scotia seeing that 7, increasing clouds throughout the day, and of course cooler temperatures, chance of flurries for Labrador, and those flurries and rain showers heading into Newfoundland as well.